I'm gonna make a little confession here. I am a closeted Disney adult. I love Disneyland. I'm pretty sure I've been to every Disney theme park except for the ones in China and Hong Kong. Every single one in the world. Every time I go to a country and there is a Disneyland nearby, you best believe I'm visiting it. But I think we all agree here that there are some people that take it a little bit too far. Like, I like a Disney park every few years, you know? There are people that live for it. There are people that move to Orlando just so they can go to Disneyland most days. So today, I sent one of my editors out on a little task to find some of the cringiest Disney adult videos. Drops to her knees for the Magic Kingdom castle. I think we've all seen this one before. It has to be fake. Like, she just walked down the big, like, street there with her head down, not looking at the castle. You see it before you even get into the park, I'm pretty sure. It's just a fucking overcast day. Emotional Man rides Splash Mountain for the last time. You know what? Understandable. Splash Mountain was my favorite ride probably on the planet. I loved Splash Mountain. It's just something about the old, probably racist cartoon characters singing their little song. And then when you go up the hill, it's a little bit spooky. It's a little bit scary. I loved it. The smell of it. Oh, it was gorgeous. I got a little bit emotional when I knew I was riding it for the last time. Okay, right. Okay, he's sobbing. Okay, this is too far. Alright, I was on his side to begin with. I was on his side, like, you know, it's a good ride, it's a fun ride. I have a lot of fond memories with the ride, but that's a bit too far. Sobbing, going, no, I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen for the last time, no. It's actually happening. That is a bit pathetic, I'm gonna be honest. What Disney adult selling Splash Mountain water at $300? Huh? Confused. What, do they just get a jar and stick their hand? Who would want? It's just chlorine water. $300. This one's selling for $5,000. No one's buying that. But did anyone actually buy the ones that were like $300? I don't know, but that's fucking mental.
Somewhere between 700 billion and $1.3 trillion.
Okay, I mean, that's a bit too many mouses for my liking. How much? I mean, those are pretty. I mean, Disney stuff is pretty expensive, and you must have how many?
300 million.
Jesus, that's there's probably about a few hundred there. What are you doing with all of them? There is absolutely there's no utility purpose to having one. Also, how many times have you been to the fucking parks? Holy shit! How much? I mean, I'm gonna guess they're maybe like $20 each, just because of how expensive Disneyland is. They've spent thousands. The bottom line is they've spent thousands on Mickey Mouse ears. Americans have too much money is what I've decided. You know, I'm feeling regret for calling myself like a closeted Disney adult because I like to go to Disneyland. Because I'm not like this. I'm not sobbing as I go down Splash Mountain for the last time. Lady is too excited to hug Goofy. Wait, when you see Goofy coming around the corner after you've waited 3 years to hug him again, you do know it's just like probably quite a miserable person in a suit because they're having to stand in a fucking full fur suit in like 30-degree heat. Okay, am I going to be judgmental here? No, I'm not going to be judgmental. People can like what they like, I guess. It is weird though. Like, hugging the characters is kind of for, like, it's for children, isn't it? And, like, you know, you see videos of people with, like, disabilities going and hugging the characters, and that's really sweet. But this is just like a 30-year-old woman hugging a man in a Goofy costume. Like, when you boil it down to that, it's quite strange. But as I said, I'm not going to be judgmental. I did just say something very judgmental, but I'm not going to be judgmental. They're not even doing it by the castle. They're doing it like the kids' area. I mean, all of Disneyland is the kids' area, let's be honest. But like the especially kiddie bit. I think proposing in Disneyland might be the corniest shit ever. Don't, like, if you're thinking of doing it, don't. It's so corny.
Babe, no. Like, I told you if you're gonna do it, I wanted you to do it in front of Snowman's grotto. Get up.
Okay, this is bait. It's bait. This ain't real. This ain't real. Being a Disney content creator is so crazy. No, you know what? I secretly envy these people. The people who moved to. I know I made fun of them and stuff, but the people that moved to Orlando just to make like Disneyland videos. There's people that's whole job is to go to Disneyland like once a week. I mean, it would probably get quite boring, but like they just go to Disneyland and go, oh, what's the new food in Disneyland? And they get like fucking hundreds of thousands of views. It's crazy. I mean, like a 4-bedroom house with a pool in Florida is like 50p. So they go out, live in the sunshine, go to Disneyland, pop into Disneyland for an hour once a week, and that's their job. It's unbelievable. I am jealous of the Disney content creators, I'll be honest. Okay, fair enough, yeah. We don't post for you. I mean, you do. That's why you post. You post for other people to see it. I'm gonna try and find one of these Disney channels to show you what I mean. I'll just look up New Food Disney World. Yeah, so this is just a random one I found called DFB Guides, and it's the Disney food blog. They just go to Disneyland and eat a few times a week and then post videos, and that's their job. That's sick. I want that life. Oh my God. Like this video. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I will turn this channel into a Disney food blog channel. Actually, I would probably get quite bored because they were making videos every day going to Disneyland. So is there even that much to talk about with the food at Disneyland?
I posted a story about mouse mingle, and now everyone's asking me what mouse mingle is. It came out like 5 years ago, and like
I'm sorry, mousemingle.com is a new dating site for single. I know there's one that was like made up by these TikTok people. They made it up. They made one called Swingers Upon Main. There's something upon Main, which is a real Disney dating site. Okay, right. I found the other one. Meet Upon Main. Is that real? Hang on. We need to Meet Upon Main. This is fucking real. No way. No way. Let's join the magic. Come on. You have to pay. Piss off. That's pretty brilliant. I like. Sign up and ask someone if they want to jeet behind Cinderella's castle. Anyway, let's get back to what's this one? Mouse Mingle. How are these people? I mean, there's a whole economy within Disney World. It's fucking crazy. There's dating sites, there's channels which just review the food there. It's mental. Mouse, you're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. These are real people. I mean, I'm gonna blur all their faces, but like, not to be rude, they all look exactly as you'd expect, and that's not an insult. They just look. Disney adults have a look. Do you know what I mean? That's not an insult. They just have a certain look, like how girls who love horses have a certain look.
I've been replying to a lot of comments saying that I think Mouse Mingle is not a great site because it used to not be free. You used to have to pay, but apparently now it is free.
And all the scruffs and all the destitutes of Disney World are now being let into Mouse Mingle. Ugh.
Everybody's photos that have been uploaded recently, which is kind of weird. Just anybody's photos. And then you also have your matches based on compatibility. I don't know what that's based on.
Yeah, how do they do that? Have they got like some kind of advanced algorithm to tell you who you're most compatible with, like a Hinge level algorithm? All right, let's have a little investigation into Meet Upon Main.
So my husband and I met online, just like a lot of people do nowadays. But our story...
He doesn't look like the sort of person that would be on a Mickey Mouse dating site. Do you know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't look like the type.
It all started on the site Meet Upon...
Like, he looks like he's been dragged into this whole thing. He doesn't look like he wants to be there.
And here's the adorable part. She was Disney bounding as Ariel in her profile pic, and I was Eric.
What does that mean? Disney bound? What the fuck does that mean?
And I was Eric.
A match made in heaven.
Is this bait? Because it seems to be a real, like, you pay for it, so I assume it's a real site. Is this no, this is posted on Meet Upon Main. Is that a beta account? I don't know. This feels like it's fake. Like, it feels too cringe. Do you know what I mean? Like, something can be too cringe to be true.
In fact, tomorrow, we're meeting up in person with our new Star Wars friends at Batuu.
And it all started with our shared love for Disney.
It does seem, from the outside in, it does seem quite bleak. Like your whole friendship, like you're making friendship groups based on going to a Disney park. I'm not explaining this very well, but do you know what I mean when I say this sounds a bit bleak? Like, all power to them. They're enjoying themselves. They met upon Maine and now they're very happy. Good for them. It does feel quite bleak for some reason to me. 40-year-old princess. Okay. For some reason, this doesn't give Disney adults. Like, they're not really dressed up as... Like, if they were proper Disney adults, they'd be actually dressed up as the Disney characters. They're not. They're just color-coded. Singing while in line at Disneyland. Oh, man.
The Lion sleeps tonight flash mob, and it figured there wasn't a better place than Disney.
Okay, ready? A wee moe, a wee moe, a wee moe, a wee moe,
Like, groups of people that just start singing in public are so, or like in closed places in public are so annoying. Like, public singers are nice, you know. Sometimes you're walking past and someone's like playing the violin and singing or whatever. That's nice. But people, when you're in like a line or like a train or an aeroplane, God forbid, and a group of people start singing, it's nothing's worse.
In the jungle.
I think we've seen enough phrases that make Disney World fans cringe. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to Disneyland in Florida.
Actually, it's Disney World. It's not Disneyland. That's in California, I think you'll find.
No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're going to Disney World.
Do I really need a reservation for Cinderella's royal table during the busiest time of the
Yes! Yes, you do. Who do you think you are? I think you can just rock up to Cinderella's royal table.
We've been walking around this park all day and haven't found Harry Potter Land.
I think you'll find that's at Universal Studios, which is a totally different company to the Disney Corporation.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna spend the morning here at Disney World and then head on over to Epcot.
Actually, I think you'll find that Epcot is in Disney World.
It's all Disney World.
Yeah, exactly. It's all Disney World. We're on the same page, you and I.
No, we haven't done any research, and it's okay.
There's not like an extensive amount of research you need to do to go to fucking Disney World. Like, it's made to be quite easy.
We're just gonna wing it. Okay.
Just gonna wing Disney World. Oh, what a casual. What a rookie mistake to make. No, you can. What do you mean? All you really need to plan is what parks you're going to on what days. Like,
Don't blame me, Disney made me crazy. If it doesn't, you ain't doing it right. Oh, save me the magic make.
walked safe. Fucking hell.
I'll be going for the rest of my life.
Well, that was a beautiful song, a lovely song. Is it on Spotify? Oh, they angry that, like, oh my god, on behalf of all the Disney content creators, including All Things Disney, we apologise to those that were disturbed by the backstage What, did they think they were real? Did they think the characters were real? Did they think Goofy was a real Did they think he was a real person? This what the fuck is going on? It is creepy and eerie, isn't it, though? Like, really creepy and eerie. Anyway, let's read their grovelling apology. Parts that have been circulated on TikTok by the user illegal Disney. Wait, are they not the same account? No. Why are they apologising then? Why are they apologising for someone else? Disney is a company that brings joy, fun, and love to all Disney fans around the world, and we hate to see videos that intend to set a bad image towards the Disney. What the fuck are you? Why are you doing PR for Disney? Towards the Disney characters, Disney Channel. We hope that Disney is aware of what's going on, and we hope that they take legal action. Fucking crazy glazing. What the fuck?
On this episode of If I Fits, I Sits, we had dinner at Terralina Crafted Italian. This restaurant is right next door to Paddlefish and overlooks the water.
Wait, so is this a whole video, like, seeing if you'd fit into the chairs at a Disney restaurant? Now, I'm not going to be rude here, but I've been to Disney World. I've never seen so many large people in my life. Like, it was a regular occurrence to go into a car park and see a family get into a car one at a time, and the car would tilt like that when one would get in. I feel as though, if anywhere, Disney would accommodate large people.
Both got the chicken parm. Deanna got a side of broccoli. She said the broccoli was barely cooked and not flavored.
Hang on, that is outrageous. That is fucking outrageous. $9 for that. Are you taking the piss? Some things I learned to stop caring about when going to Disneyland. Okay. Needing a new outfit for every trip. No, man, you gotta have a new outfit for every trip. What if Mickey Mouse sees you in the same outfit twice? He's gonna think you're a povo. Right, well, I'm gonna leave it there. Like and subscribe, and I'll turn this channel into a Disney food review channel. Oh, the camera just died there.